We are in which verse? 457th verse. Chaitanya Bhagavat. Chaitanya Bhagavat Antya Khanda. Chapter 4, 457th verse. How piole hadeha arahari dhvani iha bai chaturdige aranahishmi. Nothing could be heard in the four direction other than the name of Hari. The instructions are instructions to eat, drink, take, and or give. Such a wonderful celebration of Madhavendra Puri's appearance is done in Aditacharya Bhavan, Aditacharya's house at Shantipur. So everybody is taking one responsibility. So here the indication is there how to celebrate a festival. Every one of us are responsible for the festival. And every one of us should take the anxiety. Oh, now the festival is going to come. It is Rath Yatra now. The same way of celebration is done in Rath Yatra. Shankakanta Mridanga Mandira Karatala Sankirtana Sange Dhvani Bajaye Vishana. The sound of the Sankirtan accompanied by conches, bells, mridangas, mandiras, and kartals, tumultuous. The Sankirtan was so wonderful. Paranande kaharo nahika bhaya jnana. Advaita bhavana Aila Shri Vaikuntha Dham. So Advaita Bhavan was transformed into Vaikuntha. So Parananda Kaharo. In Parananda, in transcendental ecstasy, there is no external consciousness. Apane Shri Gaurachandra Parama Santoshe Sambharera Sajja Dekhi Bulena Harishe. So Gaurachandra personally wondered about checking the arrangements with great satisfaction. तंडुल देखा ये प्रभु घर दुई चारी पर्वत प्रमाण देखे काष्ठ सारी सारी. So Lord saw two or four rooms are filled with rice, and there were rows of wood or burning stacked like mountains. And घरा पंच देखे घट रंधनेर स्थली. He saw 5 rooms with earthen pots for cooking. घर दुई चारी देखे मुदगेर बियली. He saw 2 or 4 rooms filled with skinless moong dal. Moong dal without skin. Very nice khichdi can come out. Khichdi, dal, Krishna loves moong dal. Moong dal should be used more. Tur dal should be a little less because Vata Prakriti is more in tur dal. Especially in rainy seasons, one should avoid tur dal as much as possible. And sometimes, once in a week or something, you can use. But as much as possible, do tur moong dal. नाना विध वस्त्र देखे घर पंच शत शात. घर दश 12 प्रभु देखे खोला पात. He saw 5 to 7 rooms filled with various clothes and 10 to 12 rooms filled with leaf plates and leaf cups. 10 to 12 rooms, just see how much crowd must have come. घर दुई चारी प्रभु देखे चिपी तक. सहस्र सहस्र कांडी देखे कड़लक. And 2 or 4 rooms are filled with flat rice. Poha. Avalaki. And he saw thousands of banana bunches. Sahasra sahasra kanda dekhe kadalaka. In those days, they used to give in leaf plates. That is, what do you call? Leaf plates. What do you call that? We also buy
Pattal.
Nowadays that pattal has been made with paper. we used to buy leaf pattal, but standing leaf pattal is impossible. It's better is then that is why nowadays that paper one has come.
शाल
ना
पकड़
जाने
होता है।
what?
शाल शाल
शाल
झाड़
से
का जो पत्ता से, हाँ।
अपने बगल में भी है
शाल
शाल.
हाँ,
Actually, that day I was showing someone from this only pattal is made. They dry it, they stitch it, but then you cannot feed them. You have to make them sit and have. Those time was wonderful, like sitting and giving prasadam. Nowadays all standing. ना जानी कते का नारी केल गुया पान कोथा हाइते हसिया हाइला विद्यमान. No one knew from where so many coconuts, betel nuts, and betel leaves came. It's auspicious, betel nuts, betel leaves. Prabhupada has avoided because they should not use it for self gratification. Betel leaves is for digestion, generally for pregnant ladies, and all betel leaves are given. Betel nuts are kept as auspicious in the puja, and the elderly people they have betel nuts. Patola Bhartaku, Thoda, Alu Shaka Man. Patol is there. Bhartaku. That means brinjal is there. Eggplant, na? Brinjal. If I'm wrong, let me please correct me. Huh? Eggplant. Then Thoda is there. Banana stems. This whole week we did just banana stems. So many banana stems we had. One banana tree fell down. That is why so many came. Aloo was there, potatoes, shaka, leafy vegetables. And then mana kata ghara bariyache nahi ka pramana. Mana means I think it is Arabi. Kata ghara. Yes, Arabi. It's Arabi. Arabi plant was there. Upper portion of the Arabi plant. That means those leaves are there. Hmm. Sahasra Sahasra Ghada Dekhi Dadhi Dugdha. Milk and yogurt was there. Pictures and pictures. I was speaking to the Panda of Jagannath Puri, head Panda. I said, what are you going to feed? He said, you come. Variety of shark will be there. Variety of rabadi. What he was saying. I said, so many sweet. You come, we'll give you. All in the pots. Then Kshira Ikshu Danda Ankurera Shane Mudgha. He saw condensed milk, sugar candy, and sprouted moong. Ankurera moong. Actually, Ankura moong is very good. And then Taila Lavana Ghrita Kalasha Dekhe Prabhuyata. Sakala Ananta Likhi Bare Pari Ghat. Unlimited pots of oil was there. Salt is there. Ghee is there. I'm unable to describe everything. Now here, Navalas Thakur says, oh, now I cannot describe because so many varieties are there. Ati Amanushi Dekhi Sakala Sambhar. So such a wonderful arrangement. Lord's heart was struck with wonder. For whom all this? For Madhavendra Puri's appearance. Just see acharyas are loved like this. We don't love Jagannath also like this. That much they love acharyas. प्रभु बोले ए संपत्ति मनुष्य नय आचार्य महेश है न मोर चित्तिलय. So he's not an ordinary person. They are not possible for an ordinary living being. I think Advaita Acharya must be Mahesha. So such arrangement cannot be done by ordinary people. Only Lord Shiva can do. And that is true. Who is Advaita Acharya? Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu, combined incarnation, when they come to know, oh, Krishna is going to appear as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, both dance in ecstasy. Lord Shiva as well as Narayana, they both dance in ecstasy. And there is combined incarnation of Lord Shiva and Narayana, Advaita Acharya. मनुष्येरो एतेक की संपत्ति भावे संभावे. How can an ordinary living being, human being, possess such opulence? ये संपत्ति सकले संभवे महादेव. Only Mahadev can have such sampatti. He is a his. Vaishnavanam ithasham, topmost of all the Vaishnavas also. बुझिलाना आचार्य महेश अवतार, यही मत हसी प्रभु बोले बार बार. I can understand Advaita Acharya's incarnation of Mahesha. And in this way, the Lord smiled as he repeatedly spoke in this way. चले अद्वैतेर तत्व महाप्रभु कय, ये हय सुकृति से परमानंदे हृदय. So in this way, Mahaprabhu indirectly glorified the position of Advaita. And in this way, a pious person accepts this truth with great pleasure. Tana Vakya Anandar, Anadara. Tana Vakya Anadara. Anashtha Yahara. Tare Shri Advaita Haya Agni Avatar. Advaita is like incarnation of fire for anyone who is faithless and who disrespects the words of Mahaprabhu. He transforms into a fire. Yadyapi Advaita Koti Chandra Shushitala. We have na? Koti Chandra Shushitala. Nityananda said this, na? Where it is, this line, where it comes? Raksha, Koti Chandra Shushitala. Is it for Nityananda Prabhu or for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? This comes first.
नित्यानंद प्रभु शायद मतलब
Nityananda Prabhu. Na? Our Chotu sings this song. Jumur, can you sing this song? This is little Koti Chandra Shushitala. In which line it comes? Or somebody else? Whoever knows. Tathapi Chaitanya Vimukhera Kalananda. Kalananda. So Advaita is as cooling as the millions of moons. Koti Chandra Shushitala. He is like fire of destruction for persons averse to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If somebody is averse, he becomes a fire. For the devotees, he is like the millions of moons. So after seeing various opulences and the arrangement of foodstuffs at the house of Shri Advaita, Gaur Sundar became greatly pleased and encouraged Advaita Prabhu and future acharyas following in the footsteps of Advaita to conduct festivals with great opulence like this. So here, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, have enthusiasm. Don't tell this word हो जाएगा. कैसे होगा भाई? करिए. This word हो जाएगा. Now lock it in your consciousness. Just throw it away. Throw it away from the consciousness. Everything ho jayega. But for that, somebody has to walk. Somebody has to take the anxiety. I'm so happy with that Sonal. Till night she does. She is a kidney patient, heavy kidney patient. She goes on calling people. How many collections? Just see. This is the anxiety which every one of us should take. So in this way, if you start taking anxiety, what happens? When we have done so many festivals, na, our enthusiasm, we lower our enthusiasm. We should not lower. Here, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, call people. No? Go on calling. What is your work? Spend 2 hours to call people. Nobody will deny for 500 rupees, 1000 rupees. Somebody is saying 5000 I can do. You can promote for more. Start collection. In this group, I don't think anybody has started still. So talk to people. Call everyone. Personal donation, anyhow you're going to give. But more than that is how we are engaging everyone. Everybody, for everyone, compassion should be there. See, one person can easily make a festival. A rich man, for a rich man, what is 12 lakhs? What is 10 lakhs? What is 8 lakhs? One check. But that is not Rath Yatra. Rath Yatra means so many people should be invited. For that, I should call. Other times we have so many to talk. But now talk. Engage your own children. Engage your own everyone to talk. Wherever you are. You can be anywhere outside, even Thane. Just call people, invite people. Even if they are not able to come, their samarthya in the form of Lakshmi is employed. So do this. Because it is an indication now here, straight instruction is given by whom? Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He is telling that this is for the future devotees, how to conduct a festival like Advaita Acharya. But envious people engage in service with great opulence, desire to go to hell by considering him primarily concerned with opulence. The minimization of Acharya's position because of his external display of opulence in the course of his own cultivation of sweetness may be considered proper in the eyes of impersonalists. It is not approved by either Gaur Chandra or his devotees. So, this opulence, this type of anxiety is not material. At that time, don't have a show up. Oh, I'm chanting, too much. I'm just busy chanting. I don't have time to call people. You wake up early in the morning, finish off your rounds. Whole day, at least for 2 hours, spend whole day in the phone, office phone, this phone. Now, little bit cut short that also. Now, cut short and use your time in Krishna's service. That's more important. The devotees of the Lord are like fire or Yama, the Lord of death, for those who are envious of the Lord and the devotees. When the Gaudiya Math conducted festivals, processions, and other opulent functions to benefit the living entities, the sinful just see, who say, no, I love Krishna. Krishna and me, one relation is there. What relation? You don't know who is Krishna. So this type of talk is Sahajya talk. You know Krishna only through acharyas. You know Krishna through reading, chanting, following the footsteps of Guru. I and he, God I and he, this all talks is Sahajya talks. Never ever tell this. Why Krishna should take you? Why he should accept you? Hmm? For him, it is only Radharani. When we say Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we are followers of the Srimati Radharani, that is the gopis of Vrindavan, and followers, Padakam, Dasa Dasanudas. We are not directly connected with Krishna. So this type of direct connection with Krishna, why Krishna should accept us? Krishna clearly says, if somebody is my devotee, I don't consider him as my devotee. If he is a devotee of my devotee, then I consider him as my devotee. ये मे भक्त जना पार्थ न मे भक्ताश्च ते जनः. ये मे भक्त जना पार्थ. Somebody is my devotee, I don't consider him as my devotee. So mat bhaktanam cha ye bhaktas tame bhakta tame matah tama matah. If he is the devotee of my devotee, mat bhaktanam cha ye bhaktas, then I consider him as my devotee. So too much of Sahajya talks will only lead us to hellish life. So the sinful Sahajya initiated in the principle of enviousness, practiced by members of Kulya Apasampradayas, brought about their own inauspiciousness by criticizing the activities of the servants of the Gaudiya Math. Those people who are envious of Lord Chaitanya realized that the activities of the Acharya were like fire that burns sinful reactions to ashes and cried out, "Oh Father, oh Mother, help." So Acharyas, they remove our sins. Sakrute ye jana bale, Shiva hena naam, सेह कोन प्रसंगे ना जाने तत्वतान से क्षणे सर्व पाप हाइते शुद्धलय वेदे शास्त्रे भागवते यही तत्व हकय. Even if one does not know the glories of Shiva, simply by chanting his name once, one will immediately be purified of all sinful reactions. This is the verdict of Vedic literatures and the Srimad Bhagavatam. That is why when Brahma Samhita is chanted, Kshiram yata dadivikara vishesha yoga sanjayate nahi tata pratagasti heto यह शम्भुतामपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. So this is chanted every day. A devotee should chant Brahma Samhita every day. For that he has to learn. He has to learn Brahma Samhita. Every day chant Brahma Samhita. So it is written by Brahmaji, glorifying the relationship of 5 principal demigods with Krishna. And the position of Lord, position of Brahmanda, position of Golokadhama, position of the devotee, position of all the avatars. So much of knowledge is given in Brahma Samhita, how Krishna decorates, how he's so sweet, how he accepts everything, how Krishna is the oldest. Take the sankalpa of studying Brahma Samhita every day. Memorize, memorize. And say, I'm caught up in something every day. Bhagavad Gita, every day. Chaitanya Bhagavat, every day now we have to study Brahma Samhita. What should I do? Better I leave ISKCON and run away. So it is for our own benefit. And we have to progress in devotional service. It's not so easy. You may say, oh, I'm chanting, I'm chanting so many rounds. This chanting also fades away when we don't have faith in our scriptures. Scriptures keep our chanting strong. Yes, so many people. Sunita Vasishta, please mute your phone. Sunita Vasishta, yeah. So, Sunita. Yeah. So, the scriptures make our astha also strong. So, we'll see that we are learning Brahma Samhita. We may be in devotee care program. The devotees can start, senior devotees can start teaching, who are all for devotee care, they can start teaching Brahma Samhita. Kena Shivanama Shuni. It is described in the Vedic literatures and in the Bhagavatam that one who is in spite of not knowing Shiva's glories, chant his name, Om Namah Shivaya. Even one is by the influence of his name purified of all sins. Once. Now don't sit and go on chanting in the rounds. Then you will leave Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which Shiva will not like. Then it will appear like a fire. Simply by the mercy of either Shri Guru, Shri Hari Guru or Vaishnava, the living entities can become liberated from the sinful reactions that induce one to enjoy the material world. Those who consider the spiritual master and Lord Shiva separate from Supreme Lord commit offense. As soon as one becomes averse to Hari, is swallowed by sin. The worship of Shri Guru Vaishnava is more essential than the worship of Supreme Lord. Just now we discussed. This line, just keep it in your consciousness. Worship of Shri Guru and Vaishnava. Whoever teaches you is Guru. Whoever guides you is Guru. Vaishnavas, who are all devotees, they are Gurus. They are Vaishnavas. They help you in progressing in devotional service. So worship of them is more essential than even the Lord. These topics are confirmed by the Lord, who is known as Bhaktavatsala. He who is very affectionate to his devotees. Hena Shiva, Nama Shuni, Yara Dukha Haya, Se Jana Mangala, Samudre Ashe. One who becomes unhappy on hearing the name of Shiva floats in an ocean of inauspiciousness. So Lord Shiva is understood in relation with. So here we stop. So further verses that will be done on what is 8:15. It will be done on 16th. Further verses on 16th.
Mataji, I got the line. That Koti Chandra Shushitala. Nitai pada kamal. Koti Chandra Sushitala. प्रार्थना में से माताजी मन शिक्षा.
Nitai pada kamala. Koti Chandra Shuchitala. In this way it comes. Okay. So till we come, everybody should chant nicely. Collect funds now. This time, everyone's message should come to me. This much collected, that much collected. Don't think, oh, now let me not do anything. Free time. Let me do more office work. No. More Jagannatha. Morning 45 minutes. Just sit and call people. Let them call people everyday messages in competition to each other. Who does the best? Okay. वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितनं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. वैष्णव वृंद की जय. श्री प्रभुपाद की जय. दर्शन of Lord. Hare Krishna. So the group.
जय जगन्नाथ, जय बलदेव, जय सुभद्रा मैया.
Hare Krishna.